Hey, welcome back to another update of my Canadian dividend investing portfolio. So if you're new to the channel, what I do is I just run through every week all of the purchases that I make in my Canadian portfolio. So far everything is on the Toronto Stock Exchange. I'm using Wealthsimple Trade to buy and sell the stocks, and I'm tracking everything in this custom Google Sheet that I made. So there's links to everything in the description, but taking a look at pretty much how the portfolio is doing right now, I'm sitting at a stock value of about $45,400. And I had about $350 this week to trade, and so I'm just going to run through kind of how the portfolio is looking and what I spent that money on earlier this morning. And at the moment, the portfolio is up just over $2,100. That's basically about a 4.92% gain. This is jumping up and down a little bit this week. It kind of goes up by 200 and down by 200, and it's just hovering around this value. So we're going to see how that goes moving forward. But basically, the whole portfolio has an average yield of 4.3% as well. So that's the dividend yield, it's the average. And basically, if you multiply that percentage to the total stock value, we're going to see about $1,961 in passive income every year coming in. And this is tax-free income because it's in my tax-free savings account. And when you split that up by 12, it's an average of about $163 per month. So you can see that I haven't quite hit that yet because I just made a big deposit, about half of my portfolio, into real estate stocks like last week. So I haven't really got that boost in my dividend payments yet, but we'll be seeing that going forward in the next month or two once I start receiving the dividends from the recently bought stocks. So let's jump into the portfolio. But before we talk about the portfolio, let's take a quick pause because Wealthsimple Cash is handing out $25 right now to everyone who signs up. So if you don't know what Wealthsimple Cash is, it's made by the same people as Wealthsimple Trade, which is the broker that I use to buy and sell stocks. And Wealthsimple Cash is just like a peer-to-peer money sharing app where you can like split restaurant bills with your friends or buy something on Kijiji or something. It's like the Venmo or PayPal.me of Canada. And they're running a temporary promotion right now where if you join, there's a link in the description below, you're going to get $25 credited to your account, and then I'm going to get $25 credited to my account as well. The normal bonus is just $5, so you might as well take advantage of this now. But then the cool thing that you can do is you can turn around and you can invite your friends. Now there's no limit to how many people you can invite right now while they're running this extra promotion. So you can really easily just get the $25 for signing up and then go turn around, invite all your friends, and you can easily get a few $100s, like probably this week, just by signing up some of your friends or reaching out to people that you know and just like giving them your referral link. So definitely check it out. It's really fast to get. You just put in your email address and password, and there's just a couple legal forms that you have to fill out. You'll be done in like 2 minutes. And if you're already a Wealthsimple customer, like with Wealthsimple Trade or Invest or something like that, you can just click here. You say, I already have a login. They're already going to have all your details. You'll just confirm it, and boom, you're going to get your 25 bucks and then be eligible to get $25 for each friend that you refer while they're running this promotion. So definitely check that out. But let's get back to the video. So in here, we're looking at my entire portfolio and all of my holdings. Let's just sort this so we have the largest positions at the top. And you can see here, there's a couple over 10% and then quite a few over 5% as well. That's not something that I like to do. I normally like to keep everything pretty even. And actually, if we had it perfectly even, I'd be looking for about a 3.33% split, equal holdings in all shares. Because I have, I believe, let's see how many I have here. I can't remember, I think it's 30 positions. Yeah, so I have 30 positions. So my target is kind of like equal weighting, but I did just drop in a whole bunch of money, like I said recently. Whoa. But I did just drop a bunch of money into, like I said, a whole bunch of real estate companies recently. So this is why we're seeing such an unequal weighting here, and I just thought that these were individually good buys for me at the moment, with some recovery left in the pandemic. But now what I'm doing is looking at rebalancing and starting to add more into these positions, which previously was like making up decent amounts, but now they're just representing like 1 or less percent in the portfolio. So some of the ones that I was looking at were Bank of Montreal. No, sorry, not Bank of Montreal. Bank of Nova Scotia. Severia was another one that I was looking at this week. Fortis, ATD.B, and TELUS as well. And also I have already quite a lot in Granite, but I was looking into this one as well. So maybe let's jump into Wealthsimple Trade and just take a look at each of these stocks really quickly. So Bank of Nova Scotia, which is right here. Bank of Nova Scotia on the TSX. I can't speak right now. When we look here, you can just get a rough idea of what's going on with them. And I'm sure you're familiar with them, but if you're interested, here's the market details. They just haven't recovered like quite as extremely and blown past their previous levels of before COVID. And so I thought I dropped in like another stock, I think yesterday or something, and then or a few days ago, and I bought another one today. And then same thing, I was looking at Fortis, which is right here, Fortis on the TSX. They're doing all right as well. I'm up a little bit on them, up 8.41%, but I picked up one share in Fortis as well. And again, if you're interested in getting a little bit of market details and a little bit about them and some of their utility and business, it's right here. And then another one that I picked up was Granite.un. This is a REIT. I did just go crazy into REITs, but these guys just have a really nice, like just consistent growth that I'm interested in capitalizing on as well. Get some more stability in the portfolio, and so I picked up these guys. And then another one that we can look at is ATD.B. This is the convenience store chain with like Circle K and a whole bunch of stuff. I'm almost, right at my average price here with these guys, but that's okay. Their price was stop. Their price was falling, whatever, and so I just thought I'd just jump on these guys as well. And then the last two that I picked up, we had one of TELUS. I think we're gonna have to type that whole ticker here. TELUS, again, just a great kind of growth potential with this company, in the stock price and their dividend as well. They're quite aggressively growing their dividend as time goes on. And then the last one I bought was Savaria, SIS, on the TSX, and these guys are actually pretty much at their all-time high. They just dropped down a little bit in the last kind of week or so, and I wanted to jump on that. I've been waiting and waiting to buy into these guys, but they just keep climbing, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to sneak one in here every once in a while. If I can get a little dip or something like that, that's okay with me. But yeah, you can see here they're making wheelchair lifts and stuff like that. So what we can do is we can look at the activity, I guess, and you can just see the price that I paid for each of them. So Bank of Nova Scotia, Fortis, Granite, ATD.B, TELUS, and SIS. I just bought one share of each. So what I do with this is after I purchase them, I jump back into the spreadsheet, and then I just come into the transactions tab and just go all the way down to the bottom and just fill this out with information from the market buys that I actually paid in Wealthsimple Trade. Make sure it's all correct, exactly matching what I just paid for. And then the last thing that I usually do is I come back into the summary and just check to see what has changed. And mostly I'm looking at the dividend annual income, which is now $1,972. And at the beginning of the video, it was about $1,961. So just these trades that I made, or just these buys that I made today, has increased my annual passive income by about $11. So that's cool with me. That's tax-free, that's not going anywhere, and as these companies naturally grow their dividends, that's also going to increase by itself without me having to do anything. But then obviously I'm going to reinvest this dividend money and also my own money and really try to get that compounding growth effect, which is really great. But it's not as great as getting $25 for free and then inviting all your friends and getting $25 for each friend that signs up. So make sure you go back and check out that Wealthsimple link that's in the description below. Get a bunch of free money and enjoy it, and also let your friends get a bunch of free money as well. So guys, thanks for watching. Check out the links, and I'll see you in the next one.